Will the graduates please remain standing, and will our guests please rise as Ames alumnus Dion Duran performs the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Good evening, guests and honored graduates. Welcome to the 2019 Commencement Ceremony for Ames Community College, our 52nd graduation ceremony. I am Al Rodenberg, member of the class of 2019 and the Vice President for SACE on the Student Government Association. Thank you. And I have the honor of being your MC this evening. The theme for this year's commencement is from the song Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield, and it is printed in your graduation program. The pen is in your hand, the rest is still unwritten. I hope you will join me in reflecting on this theme throughout tonight's ceremony. I would like to welcome students and their families. Thank you for joining us. I would also like to recognize some special groups of people here today. Would all of the Ames faculty members in attendance please stand or raise your hand to be recognized? Thank you. Would all of the Ames staff in attendance please stand or raise your hands to be recognized? Thank you. Would all of our community members, donors, elected officials, alums, administrators, and friends of Ames Community College please stand or raise your hands to be recognized? Okay, fine. Next, I will introduce our dignitaries sitting on stage. Please stand when your name is read. And audience, please hold your applause until the end. The Board of Trustees, Dr. Raymond Peterson, Board Chair, Lyle Oxinger, Secretary, Mark Hout, Board Member, Treasurer, Carol Ruckel, Board Member, Dr. Jean O'Hara, Board Member. Foundation Board President, Ned Chapin, Distinguished Fellow, Larry Wood, Commencement Speaker, Julissa Garcia, Administrators, Dr. Russ Rothamer, Executive Vice President, and Dr. Sarah Weisgaver, Vice President for Student Engagement, Inclusion, and Success. And finally, the President of Ames Community College, who you will hear from shortly, Dr. Leah Borenstein. Leading our processional today and carrying the college mace, which symbolizes the establishment of our institution in 1967 and represents the academic mission of excellence that is embraced by all faculty, are the Grand Marshals Allison Easley, Assistant Professor of English and Ames Faculty Association Full-Time Faculty of the Year, and Kimberly Bontempo, Instructor of Psychology and Ames Faculty Association Part-Time Faculty of the Year. Thank you. I will now welcome the President of Ames Community College, Dr. Leah L. Borenstein, to the podium. Dr. Borenstein originally hails from New England, where she received her Associate and Bachelor of Arts degrees from Bradford College in Massachusetts and her Master of Education from the University of Vermont. Since leaving New England, her career and passion for travel has taken her to over 45 countries globally. She received her doctorate in communication and higher education leadership from the University of Denver. Please join me in welcoming the 6th President of Ames Community College, Dr. Leah Borenstein.
Hello and welcome. Before I begin some formal remarks, I'd like to reintroduce you to Al, who was far too modest in their introduction. Al was born and raised in Idaho and visited family in Colorado during the summers as a child. After graduating from high school in 2014, they moved to Colorado. And after, quote unquote, messing around for a couple of years, Al decided it was time to get a degree and started Ames in the spring semester of 2017. Since then, Al has been a significant member of a number of clubs, including the Sexuality and Gender Acceptance Club, known as PRISM, the Ames English Honor Society, the Ames Review editorial staff, the Multicultural Club, Phi Theta Kappa, and even formed a chapter of the national organization Define America, which strives to change the conversation and culture surrounding immigration in America. Being a member of a club versus fully engaging in a community can be very different experiences. Al has brought to Ames its first ever Lavender Celebration for LGBTQ graduates, Ames' first ever student clothing swap to both assist students with establishing a wardrobe and help them prepare with interview and work clothes, gender-neutral restrooms across the college, and social services resources posted in restrooms across the college. While many of these initiatives were accomplished with a team of folks, Al developed the idea and/or took the lead, thereby changing the fabric of Ames for years to come. Al is graduating with an associate degree in economics and will be continuing their education at Colorado State University this fall, majoring in economics and education. Thank you for emceeing on this wonderful day. Today is a remarkable day. Ames Community College, class of 2019, congratulations. We are so very proud of you. You have exhibited dedication, tenacity, persistence, and hard work in order to be here today. I invite you to take a moment to look around and enjoy this time. Perhaps turn to the person on your right or left and tell them, "You're remarkable." It feels great to be surrounded by remarkable people. Oh, good, you did it. Look at that. Thank you. This year's commencement theme is based on lyrics by Natasha Bedingfield in her song Unwritten. The pen is in your hand, the rest is still unwritten. Natasha wrote this song for her younger brother as a birthday present because she didn't have any cash. So she gave of herself, and what a gift. The song is about living your life every day to the fullest. It's about not worrying what others might think or say about your path in life. It's about keeping your eyes wide open and embracing all of the possibilities in your life. Each day is a blank page, and the pen is in your hand, and it's up to you to pick it up and fill the pages. Ames provided the tools and experiences for you to begin writing the book of your life. With every class, every paper, every lab, every experience, and every late night study session, you began writing on those blank pages. You worked hard, invested yourself, made sacrifices, enjoyed the successes, supported each other, and received the love and support of family and friends as you wrote your book and started to live your dreams. You made these dreams a reality the moment you began at Ames. You opened your book and wrote on each page until today. And it was our joy to help you find your voice, pick up the pen, and start writing. Today, we write your names in the Ames Book of Graduates. You join 31,000 alumni who have earned over 45,000 degrees and certificates since the college's founding in 1967. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You are remarkable. Today marks the end of this chapter in your book. Tomorrow you will begin to write the next chapter, one day, one page at a time. My encouragement to you is to take the pen in your hand and keep writing, keep imagining, keep dreaming, keep creating. Reach for something distant, release your inhibitions, speak your truth. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book continues. The pen is in your hands, and the rest is unwritten. Class of 2019, keep writing and live a remarkable life. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to ask Dr. Ray Peterson, Chair of the Board of Trustees, to join me at the podium, and we will introduce our 2019 Ames Distinguished Fellow.
Thank you, Dr. Bornstein. It's good. At this time, we'd like to recognize an outstanding leader who has been instrumental in helping our college and our community. The Distinguished Fellow Award is the highest award given by Ames Community College. The award is an opportunity for the college to recognize Ames supporters who have exhibited exemplary service, leadership, and support of the college and our community as a whole. This year's recipient of this Distinguished Fellow Award is Larry Woods. Larry, will you please join us up here? Larry Wood has served the college as a trustee from 2009 until 2017 when he was term limited. And during his tenure, he championed the mission of the college and the needs of its students, both mentally and internally and in the greater community. In 2009, the college was in the throes of a recession, and many difficult decisions had to be made. With his professional expertise, and he was a banker, and his common sense, Larry helped guide the college through this challenging time while positioning it for growth when good financial times would return. When the challenges receded, Larry urged the college to use its growing resources for the benefit of the students. He championed the construction of new facilities for the Public Service Institute and the Trades and Technology buildings so that the students were provided with the best available facilities, equipment, and faculty. Larry's character, integrity, professional service, and leadership were evident in every trustee meeting. So please join me in recognizing Larry Wood, Ames Community College Distinguished Fellow 2019.
They weren't going to let me speak, but I begged. It's not long. Here's the whole speech. In listening to that introduction, I was wondering who they were talking about. I've never been recognized for anything like this in my 40-year career, so it is something that is near and dear to me. I'm honored and humbled for this type of recognition. I couldn't be up here if it weren't for several groups, and I would like to talk about those groups just for a second. Part of that group is going to be very angry at me, but this will probably be the last chance I'll ever have to recognize how much my wife of over 36 years, if she could stand over here, please. She is my wife and best friend, and she, if any of you were to talk to people, they would say she is the most patient person in the world, and she has to be to put up with me. And I also have my daughter, who is a wonderful daughter and mother of my grandchildren, and 2 grandchildren. If you'll stand also, those 2 little boys remind me that I'm old, but they keep me young, and it's been wonderful. Now, who do we recognize at Ames? Ames is a team of people that get a lot done, and you are sitting there as what gets done. The first I'd recognize are taxpayers. Ames would not be in the position that they are today and have the facilities that you're able to be educated in if it weren't for taxpayers in Weld County. Years ago, in the mid-'60s, it was decided that part of taxes would go to work with Ames Community College. And today, they are one of the most financially strong community colleges in the United States. Thank you, taxpayers. I won't have you stand. The next group are faculty. In the 8 years that I was on the board, the faculty was very receptive to changes. They worked with changes we had to make in the late 2000s because we didn't have any money. We had to cut things, and they were a group of people that were willing to do that for the students to keep everything running smoothly. And so the faculty needs a hand. Also, all of the administrators and staff people. They all worked together to make everything run like a well-oiled machine, and I watched it for 8 years and loved it. So they too were very important for Ames, if you would give them a hand. Now, who else is part of this well-oiled machine? That would be the students. You're all sitting out here, you've worked very hard. You've done a fantastic job, and you get to graduate. This is my 9th graduation. It's my favorite time of the year, every year for Ames, because there are so many successful people here that are going to be successful after this. And it's wonderful, and I congratulate all of you. I congratulate you for going to the best community college in the United States. And one last thing, go Aardvarks.
Thank you, Larry, and congratulations. I now have the honor of presenting the 2019 President's Medallion. The President's Medallion is a discretionary award and so named because it is a smaller replica of the medallion that the Ames Community College president wears in formal ceremonies, which is the seal of the college. The President's Medallion is the highest student honor which recognizes a graduate who has made outstanding contributions to Ames Community College, exhibited exemplary leadership, achieved outstanding scholarship, and has had a significant impact on those around them through service and as a role model. This year, and I'm the only one who knows this right now, so this is a big surprise. This year I've selected 2 recipients, and their names have remained a surprise until now. So I'm going to say the name, and this person is going to make their way up here, and while they're making their way up here, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. So, I love this a moment. Ooh, listen. Would Miranda McCaslin please join me at the podium? Miranda grew up at Ames, literally having a parent who's an employee. Some of Miranda's first memories are in the old college center. She states many of the folks that served as aunts and uncles in my life were and are Ames people. For years, her answer to the questions, what do you want to do when you grow up, were some version of go to Ames, work at Ames. Ames had meaning for her before she was even a student. Ames was always the dream. As a student, Miranda has been involved in numerous clubs and organizations and held many leadership positions across the college. She volunteers throughout the community and has received several awards, including one typically given to employees called Ripples in Recognition. Miranda has had a significant impact not only on the Ames community, but also within the communities we serve. As a lead student campus representative for a year, Miranda worked with thousands of prospective students through group tours, one-on-one conversations, open house activities, keynote speaking at middle schools. Just 6th graders alone, Miranda saw over 1,500 this past year. As a supplemental instructor for math courses, Miranda tutored and led study groups. The students who walked away from her sessions felt more confident and competent in their skills. Due to her busy schedule, Miranda was unable to tutor for a semester, and a math faculty member stated, I think we might have to close Ames down for a semester until Miranda can get her schedule straightened out. Of her experience at Ames as a student, Miranda states, the community at Ames is personal, kind, caring, and takes care of students. I have found allies in every room I have walked into. I could have gone to nearby universities and chose not to because I wanted to give back time where time has been given to me. I would have been a different person had I followed that path, and I like who I have become. Miranda is a natural leader who is approachable, compassionate, kind, and authentic. Please join me in recognizing Miranda McCaslin. This other person that I would like to make some remarks about, you have actually already met. So would Al Rodenberg please join me at the podium? I have had the great honor of getting to know Al over this past year, and although their accomplishments and achievements reflect their scholarly and leadership engagement, what is not obvious in these words is their authenticity. Al is an incredible role model, not only to their peers, but also to those of us who have had the honor of getting to know them. Al stands up and stands out, speaks their truth, leads and learns with compassion, and brings beautiful joy to everything they do. To me, Al is the epitome of our commencement theme: the pen is in your hand, and the rest is still unwritten. Al, I would like to thank you for choosing to make Ames your college family, for if you hadn't, I would not have had the privilege of knowing you. Thank you. This is really hard. Okay. One moment, please.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Julissa Garcia, our commencement speaker this evening. Julissa is graduating on the Dean's List with an Associate of Arts degree and plans to transfer to Metropolitan State University in the fall to major in English education. She is a recipient of the 2018-2019 Distinguished Scholar Award, and just last week she learned she has received a full ride scholarship to Metro. Julissa is not only distinguished academically, but she has also been a distinguished student leader at the Ames Fort Lupton campus. She has served on the Campus Activities Programming Board and has also been a campus ambassador. In these roles, she has worked to offer a wide variety of student programs, combining her gifts of creativity, passion, and love of literature to offer students innovative student programs. She has served as a mentor and resource to students and an essential link to represent the unique characteristics of the Fort Lupton campus. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished speaker, Julissa Garcia.
Got a lot of hair. I gotta move it out of the way. There's a lot of it. Okay. Buenas tardes. Me llamo Julissa Garcia, and I am honored to be the student speaker at today's commencement celebration. I will be switching between English and Spanish during my remarks today, because I believe this is a step in allowing the inclusiveness at Ames Community College to grow that much more. Spanish is the second most popular language amongst our group gathered here today, and I hope we can all feel pride in our identities and experiences. The person you see standing before you on this day is not the same person who entered the doors of Ames nearly 2 years ago. I am changed, and for the better. I have begun to understand that the journey that lies before me, before us, is one that we get to write. I have hope that what I have learned during my college experience helps me write something worth reading and remembering. La persona que ven de pie enfrente de ustedes hoy no es la misma persona que entró por las puertas de este colegio comunitario hace casi 2 años. Fui cambiada y fue un cambio para lo mejor. Comprendí que lo que me espera, lo que nos espera, es una historia que es solo nuestra para cambiar y contar. Tengo la esperanza de que lo que he aprendido durante mi experiencia universitaria me ayude a escribir y contar una historia que valga la pena leer y ser recordada por muchos de los que seguirán en mis pasos. I am the daughter of farm workers and restaurant workers who did everything they could to make sure I could be free to work hard on my education. I wish I could say that their hard work had been rewarded with my academic achievement, but instead, I was a beat off, always lost and confused. I barely graduated high school. I thought that all that was left to say about me was that I was a D- average student, that I would never be anything more than that. Until I came here. Julissa Garcia from high school never imagined herself here today, but I am sure she would be proud of who she has become. Soy hija de granjeros y de trabajadores de restaurantes que hicieron hasta lo imposible para asegurarse que yo pudiera trabajar libremente en mi educación. Quisiera poder decir que todo ese trabajo fue recompensado con mis logros académicos, pero la verdad es que terminé siendo una estudiante que apenas sí logró graduarse de la secundaria. Pensé que nunca sería más que mis malas calificaciones. Eso fue hasta que llegué a esta institución. Julissa García, de la escuela secundaria, nunca se imaginó a sí misma aquí hoy, pero estoy segura de que estaría tan orgullosa de la persona en la que se ha convertido. At Ames, I felt accepted for my differences. I began to understand the treasure it was to be surrounded by people who were also trying to find their way. Along with all of you, fellow graduates, I held the pen that changed the course of my life in my hands as I signed my name to join clubs and organizations. I held the pen on late nights when I wanted to rest, but the determination of my dreams only made me write faster. I held the pen on those grade-changing exams when I had to decide if the answer was A or B. And I hold the pen now when I decide that not only will I graduate, I will become the person who inspires others like me to pursue their dreams ardently and furiously. I hold the pen in my hands that determines the future of my generation and the lives of thousands like me. I cannot assure you that you will never fall down, but look around you. There will always be someone there to pick you up, a generation of doers at every corner to remind you that this isn't over. En Ames, me sentí aceptada y estoy segura que no soy la única. Aquí, junto con todos los estudiantes que se gradúan en este día, sé con certeza que fue con nuestra determinación por el éxito que sostuvimos esa pluma en esas noches largas, cuando queríamos descansar, pero en vez escribíamos con más ganas. Sostuvimos la pluma cuando llegaba el día de examen y teníamos que elegir entre A o B. Y sostenemos la pluma en este momento, cuando decidimos que no solo nos graduaremos, pero que nos convertiremos en las personas que inspiran a otros como nosotros. Sostenemos la pluma que determina el futuro de nuestra generación. No puedo asegurar que nunca fallarán o que nunca se caerán, pero miren a su alrededor. Siempre habrá alguien ahí para ayudarlos a volver a sus pies. I am only beginning this journey, this story that I call my life. But I have finally taken the first step towards everything that I want to become. Everything we do has a purpose, and we must learn to carry that purpose with the importance it deserves. We reached a milestone today, and we will reach another tomorrow. Our story is ours to write, and with every new word we add, the story becomes one that inspires our brothers and sisters, our children, our parents, and our communities on their own journeys. Por fin he dado el primer paso hacia todo lo que quiero ser. Y me enorgullece ver que todas las personas en estas sillas enfrente de mí están haciendo lo mismo. Necesitamos reconocer que todo lo que hacemos tiene un propósito vital. Hoy cumplimos un propósito y cumpliremos otro mañana. Nuestra historia es algo que nos toca escribir y con cada palabra inspiramos a nuestros hermanos y hermanas, a nuestros hijos, a nuestros padres y a nuestras comunidades en sus propios viajes. We are all different. Todos somos diferentes. But we share the same determination, tenacity, and spirit that makes us all sit here today as successors of a new day. Pero todos compartimos la misma determinación, tenacidad y espíritu que hace que estemos sentados aquí hoy con la convicción de nuestro éxito. My only question, mi única pregunta, to the brave souls here today is, where will this new chapter take you? ¿A dónde te llevará este nuevo capítulo? Gracias.
Thank you, Julissa, for that wonderful speech. You will notice many of the graduates wearing red, white, and blue cords. These are graduates who are U.S. military veterans. Would those wearing red, white, and blue cords please stand or raise your hands to be recognized? Thank you for your service. You will also notice graduates wearing tassels, cords, stoles, and medallions representing Phi Theta Kappa, the 2-year College Academic Honor Society, the National Society for Leadership and Success, the English Honor Society, the Veterans National Honor Society Salute, and High Academic Achievement. Will members wearing these honors please stand or raise your hands to be recognized? Thank you. Would Dr. Bornstein join me at the podium?
This year, we have the opportunity to celebrate the second graduating class of Ames Community College in Greeley School District 6 Early College Academy. The Early College Academy is a collaborative design and a structured blend of high school and college curriculum, allowing students the opportunity to complete their high school diploma and associate's degree of arts simultaneously. Would the graduates of Early College Academy please stand and be recognized? Congratulations. We move now to the portion of the ceremony dedicated to the conferring of degrees. As you may know, Ames Community College is governed by an elected 5-member board of trustees. All degree and certificate programs are approved by the Colorado State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education and the Colorado Commission of Higher Education. Chair Peterson, would you please come forward to deliver the authorization?
Thank you, Dr. Bernstein, again. By the authority vested in the Board of Trustees for the Ames Community College, and as a representative of the board, I hereby authorize you, Dr. Leah Bornstein, to confer on these graduates the appropriate degrees and certificates as recommended by the faculty of Ames Community College.
The following students have successfully completed the requirements for an Associate of Arts degree, Associate of Applied Science degree, Associate of Science degree, Associate of General Studies degree, or program certificates. As we read your name, please come forward to receive your degree or certificate. as we announce the names of the graduates and the degree and certificates they are receiving. We will also announce that some are graduating with the honor of being on the Dean's List or President's List. Students on the Dean's List have a 3.5 or better cumulative grade point average and have met honors requirements. Students on the President's List have a cumulative grade point average of 4.0, have met honors requirements, and are recipients of the Honor Medal. Madison Chesterman.
Hannah Rockwell.
Emily Kottner.
Alexis Carrillo Loya.
Mia Calderon, Dean's List.
Gage Tidwell.
Navdeep Kaur.
Megan El Hawari.
Catalina Aguirre.
Vanessa Azua.
Katie Arkley, Dean's List.
Darian Rosales.
Lillian Martin Kinsella.
Tammy Smith.
Megan Potberg.
Arieli Maes.
Kendall Tucker.
Casey Moe, Dean's List.
Jocelyn Peterson, Dean's List.
Maritza Martinez.
Bernadette Rossi.
Jackie Nunez Gomez.
Cameron Haynes, Dean's List.
Naomi Gomez.
Peyton Whining.
Ana Liz Godinez.
Lauren Hayette, Dean's List.
Jenna Sweets.
Brandon Collette, Dean's List.
Lisiani Treviso.
Brandy Ramirez.
Silvia Vallejo.
Brianna Luna.
Micaela Villa, Dean's List.
Nathan Goldstein.
Caitlin Cinnamon.
Claire McHenry, Dean's List.
Amy Gartrell, Dean's List.
Marcus Romero.
Ray Ortiz.
Al Rodenberg.
Ruth Bustillos Varela.
Julissa Garcia, Dean's List.
Kirsten Bell.
Helene Aguilar.
Don Luden.
Claudia Nunez.
Heidi Bandullo.
Alondra Barone.
Allison Ames, Dean's List.
Brooke McConnell.
Candy Flores.
Craig Gamashi, Honor Medal.
Sofia Marquez.
Ariana Holing, Dean's List.
Ruth Freed.
Brianna Duran.
Alexandria Moeller, Dean's List.
Kylie Dyer.
David Katanak.
Malia Mowdy, Dean's List.
Nayali Borunda Estrada.
Monica Morris, Dean's List.
Haley Macy.
Everett Lewark, Honor Medal.
Hakima Hired.
Anna Hicks.
Trevor Dillon, Dean's List.
Latricia Hernandez.
Rocio Castaneda.
Sarah Bergstrom, Dean's List.
Virginia Cabrera.
Chelsea Prevost.
Kristen Cancino, Dean's List.
Kaylee Rainwater, Dean's List.
Jennifer Montes.
Sandra Carlson, Dean's List.
Kaylee Braz, Dean's List.
Amanda Beersman, Dean's List.
Sheena Pontius.
Vicky Chispensky.
Daisy Ramirez Cruz.
Jamie Martini.
Michelle Navarrete, Dean's List.
Shannon Mendez.
Vanessa Carrion.
Raymond Ramsey.
Miguel Hernandez.
Tony Dyer.
Brenta Rivas Lopez.
Bryson Brackey.
Idalí Terrazas.
Dwayne Maddie, Dean's List.
Dennis Garcia.
Cheyenne Hall.
Jessica Rutherford.
Daniela Irwin.
Ellie Pellets.
Morgan Miller.
Abi Lopez.
Abdi Adan.
Paula Bujanda.
Mukhtar Barkadli.
Bryce Klasin.
Daisy Perez Hernandez.
Lilia Smith, Honor Medal.
Ava Martinez.
Derek Fenner.
Mirabel DeGanon.
Destiny Sandoval.
Margarita Cruz.
Immaculée Katombi.
Alondra
Juanita,
Ramirez.
Juanita Cubillo.
Victoria Gamboa.
Mitch Pixler, Honor Medal.
Guadalupe Felix.
Dakota Montes.
Cecilia Morales.
Ricky Smith.
Rhonda Marin.
Anthony Stoltenberger.
Nala Mullen.
Kathy Ramirez Rodriguez.
Sarah Vinegar.
Madeline Brummett.
Rosalba Diaz.
Kenzie Dice.
Alan Delgado, Dean's List.
Bethany Buller.
Miranda Schwartz.
Brittany Buller.
Jessica Whistler, Dean's List.
Adeline Villarreal Barra.
Kaylee Bloom.
Amber Garcia.
Victoria Malvo.
Aisha Mesa.
Jolene Schulte, Dean's List.
Hannah Legrave.
Karima Marufo Legarda.
MJ Andres, Dean's List.
Alexis Ramos Signs.
Christopher Anderson.
Samantha Ewing, Honor Medal.
Mario Anaya.
Bryce Ewing.
Jemin Rue, Honor Medal.
Clinton Lowe, Dean's List.
Daniel Luna Ramos.
Annette Garcia, Dean's List.
Waldina Mejia.
Deborah Villapando.
Morgan Gonzalez.
Jade Warner.
Maya Rodriguez Salas.
Raina Gifford.
Wayland Adams.
Emma Voigt.
Victoria Fanberg.
Jesus Lazo Ortiz.
Thomas Perkins Jr.
Alan Aguina Martinez.
Annalise Juarez.
Heriberto Miramontes Morales.
Tori Broker.
Rachel West.
Jennifer Hernandez Mares.
Shelby Albrandt.
Sadie Deal.
Elaine Warren.
Maya Santos.
Mindy Westerfair, Dean's List.
Rebecca Rivas Pacheco.
Alyssa Burke.
Jaden Cloverdance.
Lena Sandoval.
Sydney Clayton, Dean's List.
Michaela Rios, Dean's List.
Brady Cobb, Dean's List.
Dulcie Gonzalez, Dean's List.
Olivia Mills Porchers, Honor Medal.
Haley Whitney, Dean's List.
Andres Quesada Salgado.
Abby Wilson, Dean's List.
Alexander Cochran.
Heidi Brown, Dean's List.
Dylan Heiberg.
Dina Carter.
Morgan Cito.
Shelby Carter, Dean's List.
Casey Bennett, Honor Medal.
Stephanie Schwen, Dean's List.
Florisbeth Aguirre Acosta, Dean's List.
Sarah.
Lisbeth Munoz.
Michelle Breeze.
Luis Melendez, Dean's List.
Rebecca Martinez.
Librado Herrera, Dean's List.
Ashley Taylor.
Karina Mesa.
Regina Gallegos.
Carmen Garcia.
Daniela Lovelace.
Brenda Medrano Sanchez.
Sarah Moreau, Honor Medal.
Angie Mesa.
Haley Johnson.
Julieta Sanchez Medrano.
Samantha Olson.
Ty Garnhart.
Amanda Engelbert, Dean's List.
Tyler Stessen.
Kristen Fisher.
Martin Diaz.
Daniel Rivera.
Tristan Vandenbos.
Karina Gonzalez.
Juan Campos Sosa.
Ethan Kapperman, Dean's List.
Janet Garcia Martinez.
Eduardo Gomez.
Destiny Faye.
Edwin Carrillo Loya.
Joanna Espinosa.
Hector Aguirre, Honor Medal.
Rogelio Dominguez.
Tara Palamas, Honor Medal.
Cristina Martinez.
Heather Brown.
Crystal Espeleta.
Gabriel Molina, Dean's List.
Christian Lopez.
Rick Marshall.
Juan de Santiago.
Eduardo Banderas.
Mary Matsui, Dean's List.
Dawson Becker.
Heather Doherty, Dean's List.
Hugo Delgado.
Marianne Downey.
Luis Gonzalez.
Lauren Porter, Dean's List.
Natalie Romero Lozoya.
Jessica Paz.
Dora Rodriguez Gomez.
Jamie Alba.
Allison Gomez.
Danielle Parker, Dean's List.
Taylor Geese.
Michael Potvin, Dean's List.
Anna Meadow.
Courtney Shook, Honor Medal.
Oscar Garfield.
Jennifer Vasquez.
Evelyn Tapia, Dean's List.
Miguel Luna.
Rebecca Hernandez Compian, Dean's List.
Alma Laura.
Enrique Millan, Dean's List.
Rosemary Kennedy.
Mariela Gomez Arceo. Closer to the mic.
Marissa Buresh.
Luz Mosqueda Martinez.
Mariah Newmeyer.
Leslie Marquez.
Shanae Osnes.
Tajane Murphy.
Yesenia Wavera.
Catherine Broderius.
Sierra Daniels.
Maria Cerna.
Martha Urabe.
Marcus Mejia, Dean's List.
Maya Salazar, Dean's List.
Dante Valdez.
Alex Fernandez Rodriguez.
Sarah Cecil.
Gannon Rothman, Dean's List.
Jordan Nelson.
Mason Mundy.
Bernice Alvarado Borrego.
Jade Darnell, Honor Medal.
Ashley Gerarte Luna.
Sabrina Cross.
Lexis Ramirez.
Stephanie Dunsmore.
Logan Fay.
Natil Dunsmore.
Cheyenne Ludwig, Dean's List.
Tiffany Brewer, Dean's List.
Shania Chambers, Dean's List.
Tyler Walker, Dean's List.
Santi Banez.
Trevor Harris.
Alec Brinkle.
Garrett Buman.
Jorge Sosa.
Bree Bradley.
Teresa Johnson.
Astrid Oviedo.
Lori Gravely.
Olivia Blumenshine.
Maxie Fraker.
Crystal Gonzalez.
Sonia Rodriguez.
Leonel Lopez Jr.
Joy Gibson.
Brianne Jacobs.
Omar Roman, Dean's List.
Kimberly Aguayo.
Kylie Symington.
Miranda Montiel.
Peyton Huss.
Sandra Lopez.
Beverly Cazares.
Ashton Cross, Dean's List.
Javea Meadows.
Allison Young, Dean's List.
Zeus Manzanares.
Evelyn Palomino.
Alice Caudill.
Tori Colgate, Dean's List.
Ariana Staiano.
Sage Davis.
Brittany Alarcon.
Samuel Hain.
Caleb Favela.
Kelly Ramsey.
Daniel Recor.
Carol Halsey.
Marie Melendez.
Nicholas Muller.
Tanya Flores.
Luke Leidy, Dean's List.
Fernando Gonzalez.
Zachary Bonham.
Oscar Benavides.
John Miller, Dean's List.
Tanya Herrera.
Brendan Butterworth, Dean's List.
Yes, Garcia Luna.
Dalton Ellis, Dean's List.
Noema Garcia. Noema Garcia.
Jamie Fry.
Jocelyn Ortega.
Caden Breyer, Dean's List.
Shalise Nelson.
Anaí Nayara.
Victoria Tanguma.
Sergio Lopez Cordova.
William Dolan.
Marcus Espino Vasquez.
Shayla Lamb, Dean's List.
Hugo Duarte, Dean's List.
Samuel Harrigan. Samuel Harrigan.
Eric Macero Lopez.
Amy Rangel.
Addison Powell.
Gustavo Reyes.
Ashley Hannum, Dean's List.
Allison Hendershot.
Jackie Brewer, Dean's List.
Tavish Roberts Mitchell, Dean's List.
Fabian Flores, Dean's List.
Trevor Gorham, Dean's List.
Dwayne Muller.
Nestia Nuanez.
Sean Sherman.
Aspen Mascarenas, Dean's List.
Brianne Height, Dean's List.
Sarah Kelly.
Brooklyn Hopkins.
Emily Yates, Honor Medal.
Holly Spreitzer, Dean's List.
Lucas Alanis, Jr.
Vanessa Delval, Dean's List.
Giovanni Campos.
Mary Agnes Bonstock.
Abigail Hubbard, Dean's List.
Isela Garcia.
Daisy Guzman Mendoza.
Benjamin Garcia.
Victoria Neuschwanger? Okay. Victoria Neuschwanger.
Garrett Gonzalez, Dean's List.
Manuel Puente. Jesus Vigil.
Aubaldo Sanchez.
Jesus Vigil, Honor Medal.
Jorge Murieta Zarate.
Maria Pineda.
Kimberly Riddle.
Angelica Manuel Fernando, Dean's List.
Haley Miller.
Alexandra Vigil.
Elena Rigg.
Delena Chaides.
Eduardo Miramontes Palomino.
Yuvi Tarin.
Shelley Fleming, Dean's List.
Avril Ibarra.
Tara Marsh.
Melanie Rosales.
Sarah King, Dean's List.
Abigail Madrigal.
Chanel Guzman.
Alexandra Landry.
Brooke Blanton, Honor Medal.
Felicia Gonzalez.
Megan Prousseau.
Taylor Marvin.
Ipsum Rios.
Ashley Wofford, Dean's List.
Daylene Ramirez Trevino.
Mason Kovach.
Carrie Harden, Dean's List.
Kylie Anderson.
Joshua Shepard.
Sierra Hasso.
Azucena Ogarte Zoseu.
Paige Risser.
Nicholas Duncan.
Christina Blodgett, Dean's List.
Andrew Clemesrud Daly.
Colton Palmer.
Hannah Harsh.
Matthew Agresta, Dean's List.
Persephone Roberts Mitchell, Dean's List.
Alec Christian, Dean's List.
Tiana Soto Arguello.
Brooke Conklin, Dean's List.
Jessica Adams.
Jacob Armstrong, Dean's List.
Andrew Phelps.
Anthony Jimenez.
Alicia Tingley.
Jordan Harrison, Dean's List.
Luis Quintana Moran, Honor Medal.
Parker Miley, Dean's List.
Jennifer Thorpe, Honor Medal.
Tammy Franz, Dean's List.
Eli Etheridge, Dean's List.
Elizabeth Hernandez.
Daisy Covarrubias.
Stacy Connell, Dean's List.
Jason Perez.
Lindsay Birchfield, Dean's List.
Annabelle Perez.
Christy Minio, Dean's List.
Amparo Rivera.
Amara Fuentes. Sophie Kaufman. Leslie Nunez. Janae Banks. Mariah Lang. Viviana Arcineda. Diana Pliego Benitez, Dean's List. Carla Garcia, Dean's List. Leslie Todzak. Lori Hogue, Honor Medal. Tyler Whitmer, Honor Medal. Deborah Weir. Misty Sauve. Joelle Wangata, Dean's List. Manuel Castillo, Dean's List. Andrew Escobar. Kiara Balderas, Dean's List. Luz Elba Aguilar Madrigal. Ashley Hampson, Honor Medal. David McGurl, Dean's List. Catherine McGurl. Augustus Porter. Call Porter, Dean's List. Ashley Smith. Jessica Benitez. Garrett Casperson, Dean's List. Travis Vigil Baloo, Dean's List. Scott French. Gabriela Tovar, Dean's List. Miranda McCaslin, Honor Medal.
By the authority granted me by the State of Colorado and the Board of Trustees of the Ames Community College, I hereby confer upon you all rights and privileges associated with your earned degree or certificate. As is the tradition, please move your tassels from right to left, signifying your right.
Please join me in welcoming the president of the Ames Community College Foundation, Ned Chapin, who would like to congratulate us on our success.
I'm pleased to attend your special evening and want to congratulate you on behalf of the Foundation Board and staff. Before you leave tonight, I want to extend an invitation for you to continue to be part of the Ames family as you move through your life's journey. Many of you are here tonight due to the generosity of donors, graduates, friends, and family who actively participated in your education and as alumni of the college. We hope it is your desire to stay connected to your Ames family and participate in its continued success in our communities. You can participate by teaching through the Ames Alumni Connection, helping to fund a scholarship, and most importantly, by reminding your friends and family of how Ames has contributed to your life and your success in the workplace. Don't forget, you can now proclaim that you are an Ames alum, and we encourage participation in events and volunteer opportunities. I hope you will love Ames as much as I do and want to stay connected to its ability to affect change. Congratulations again, and welcome to the extended family of Ames alumni. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapin. The focus of our ceremony has been to celebrate the successes of Ames Community College's newest alumni, us. Let us now recognize those who have generously given so much help and support. We know how critical the unconditional encouragement of families, friends, classmates, spouses, partners, and coworkers is, and how these individuals have helped to make our achievements possible. New alums, please join me in recognizing our loved ones. Before we close, I would like to express our thanks to all of the staff and faculty members who have worked hard to make this a special occasion for all of us. And a very special thank you to our speakers. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and words of inspiration. I would also like to recognize and thank our interpreters for today's ceremony. I am happy to announce that this year's commencement ceremony is streaming live right now on our website and will be broadcast on Comcast Cable Greeley Ames Channel 22. And the ceremony will be available on our college YouTube channel within a week. This is a great opportunity for us to see ourselves as well as those family members who are unable to attend today. Family and friends, please meet your graduates in the concession area on the main concourse level after the recessional and be mindful of those wanting to exit the facility. Graduates, our recessional will be led by stage dignitaries and you will be ushered by row when called. This concludes our 2019 commencement ceremony. Please drive safely, and again, thank you for coming.